Turning to the racetrack tonight, where Knoxville native Trevor Bayne has taken a pit stop into the world of coffee. Jordan Kramer's in the studio with the latest on Bayne's career move from racing to roasting.
Yeah, Marshall, back in 2011, Trevor Bayne stunned the NASCAR world by winning the Daytona 500 at the age of 20. Since then, he's had a handful of top 10 finishes, but none that rival that day in Florida. Bayne hasn't officially retired from the sport, but he's no longer in the driver's seat. Instead, he's the driving force of one of Knoxville's newest businesses.
Thank you so much. The word mahalo means thank you in Hawaiian. I mean, what better word than thank you? We're so thankful to Knoxville for supporting me through my racing career, for our business now, and we're thankful to God for blessing this like he has. I mean, it's been incredible.
It seems odd that a man who was let go of his job could be so thankful. Trevor Bayne has never been one to fit the mold. The NASCAR driver steadfast in the belief he's right where God wants him.
We started pursuing all these racing opportunities, and nothing just lined up right. You know, nothing felt right or felt like that good opportunity. So we were like, well, let's figure out what we're going to do next. We didn't have like this big plan of, hey, we're going to have a coffee shop one day. We just felt like the Lord was asking us to move home about 2 years ago, so we did.
Trevor and his wife Ashton were looking for their what's next. Ultimately, they'd revert back to their racing days to find it.
So wherever we were at, we would find the local best roaster and best coffee shop and try it out. We'd take our kids in, and you know, we found on the coast that there were all these awesome shops where they felt kid-friendly. We're like, if we have a coffee shop, we want it to be this family environment.
Once a location was secured, they got to work. Bayne and his family spent a month in Hawaii studying the culture, and then 10 days in Australia learning how to roast coffee, create latte art, and man a coffee bar. If he was going to open Mahalo,
Ice caramel for Sydney.
He wasn't just going to be a financial contributor.
I never wanted to be a leader that was in the back at home, bossing around people, telling them when to be at work. I wanted to learn what it takes to do the business. So every bean of coffee that's here, I've roasted on our roaster in the back of the building, which is cool that we get to roast on site.
And judging by the volume of customers Mahalo has seen since its opening, Knoxville seems to be enjoying the product that Bayne is producing.
NASCAR and coffee seem worlds apart, but after spending 2 days behind the coffee bar, this is almost faster paced. When you have a line out the door, you're like, all right, we got to dial in and get going.
I asked Bayne if he had any future plans for Mahalo. He said right now he's kind of just taking it day by day, but down the road he'd love to open a few more shops around Knoxville, and I got to say the coffee really good. Marshall?
Yeah, it looks great there. And Trevor's he's got that science of turning that steamed milk into latte art. The stuff you saw right there, that was stuff that Trevor was pouring. You can learn more about that Mahalo coffee roasters business on WATE.com. Chris.